The Sergeant of Law's Tale, summarized by us and a Sharpie. The story begins with a description of Constance, or Custance, in the original Middle English form of the story. She is the daughter of the Roman Emperor. Constance is the ideal medieval woman, beautiful, virtuous, and obedient. Constance is so beautiful that stories of her looks are spread across the world. Syrian merchants hear about this beautiful woman and bring tales back to their sultan, who is looking for a suitable wife. The sultan immediately falls in love with Constance, despite never seeing her and only knowing about her through stories. He realizes that the only way to convince her to marry him is to abandon his religion and convert to Christianity. Without a second thought, the sultan forces his entire court to become Christians and sends word to the Roman emperor that he is ready for Constance. The Emperor of Rome, the Sultan, is an excellent military ally and a very wealthy friend. The Emperor decides to send Constance to marry the Sultan to help the Roman Empire. Constance is very unhappy with the arranged marriage, but still goes on the ship to Syria out of loyalty for her father, devotion to spreading Christianity, and faith that God will keep her safe. She prays to God for protection through her voyage. While the Sultan prepares to receive his new wife, a group of his followers who are unhappy with their conversion to Christianity, led by his jealous mother, plot against the Christians and the newly converted Sultan. When Constance and her escort arrive, there are many joyous and lavish parties and feasts, set for Constance and her fiancé. The Sultan is very happy, but so is his jealous mother because of her new plot.
The Sultan's mother plans to get her followers to ambush the Christians at one of the many feasts, kill them, and convince her son to convert back to Islam and marry a local woman. The ambush goes exactly as the Sultan's mother intended, except for two things. In the chaos and struggle, the followers of the Sultan's mother kill her son, and a sympathetic guard sneaks Constance out of the bloodbath. The Sultan's mother's plans failed, as she killed the one person she wanted to save, and she did not kill her primary target, Constance. The friendly guard who saved Constance sends her out to sea in a small boat with food and treasure as an attempt to save her life. Constance was thoroughly shaken by the sudden killing of her escort and future husband, but she prays to God throughout the voyage. She concludes that it was through God's protection that she survived the feast and escaped. She keeps her faith to God, despite being left adrift in the open ocean, all alone. Constance drifts into the pagan land of Northumberland. She is taken in by a warden of a nearby castle. Constance keeps her faith a secret in this pagan land, but converts the warden's wife, Hermegild, to Christianity, who also keeps her newfound faith secret. They worship together and become friends. One day, while walking on the beach, Constance, Hermegild, and the warden notice a blind man who is also a Christian. Miraculously, the blind men simply know that the two women are Christians and greet them as such. Hermegild's husband, the warden, is so impressed by this miracle that he too converts to Christianity. Later, the king of Northumberland, Allah, sees Constance and instantly falls in love. He converts to Christianity to be with her. Constance's beauty not only attracts Allah, but also a lusty knight, who is influenced by the devil. He is jealous of Allah and seeks revenge on Constance for not loving him. The knight murders Hermegild one evening in part one of his plan against Constance. He then frames Constance for the murder. Allah does not believe the knight's accusation of his wife and forces the knight to swear on a Bible. As the knight lies about Constance, God smites the knight so hard that his eyes burst out of his head. Everyone who witnesses this bloody miracle converts, and Northumberland becomes a Christian nation. Constance and Allah soon marry and have a child named Narcissus. Allah does not witness the birth of his son because he is at war at the time. Everyone loves this couple, except Allah's jealous mother. She has a plot to bring down her new Christian daughter-in-law. As part of her plan, Allah's mother sends a false letter to Allah saying that his son was deformed and Constance died in childbirth. She then sends a second false letter, supposedly from Allah, ordering the exiled Constance and her baby. Constance is yet again lost at sea on a boat, but through prayer and faith in God, another miracle finds Constance. Constance floats ashore in an unknown country and runs into a Roman senator and his army, who just got back from burning down Syria for killing the Christians and supposedly Constance. The senator thought Constance was dead and was overjoyed to see her alive. The senator takes Constance home to Rome, where she and her son lived for many years in the beautiful city with her father. When Allah returned from the war, he found out his mother's treachery and had her executed. He grieved for Constance for years and decided to take a pilgrimage to Rome to rest his spirit. When Allah arrives in Rome, he is greeted by the senator, who casually describes the beautiful Constance in conversation. Allah realizes his wife is not dead and goes to reunite with her. He meets Constance, explains to her what truly happened, and they live happily ever after. Also, Marsyas becomes emperor too.